Hello students, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is class 9 model question paper science board exam. So with answer, if you are new to my channel, subscribe my channel and share to your friends. Let's get started. First part A, physics part. The value of G at the center of the earth is always 0. Second question, male and female voice is differentiated using the frequency. SI unit of momentum is kgm per second. Answer is A. Answer the following question. What happens when the distance between two objects is doubled and why? So when the distance between the objects is doubled, the force between them is 1/4 because force is inversely proportional to square of the distance. When distance between the object is doubled, the force between them is 1/4 because force is inversely proportional to square of distance. Question number 5. Calculate the wavelength of a sound wave whose frequency is 220 Hz and speed is 440 meter per second in a given medium. So frequency is given 220, speed is given 440, wavelength is equal to frequency speed by frequency, that is 440 by 220, which is equal to 2 meter. So wavelength is 2 meter. Next sixth question, motion of the object A, B, C, D are given in the graph. So here graph is given. Which object has greater speed? So answer for this is greater speed means which should take less time. So answer for A is C, object C. Then which object is moving slowly? Answer is B because it taking time more. So that is B. Next come to seventh question. What are the various energy transformation that occur in the following situation? Imagine you are riding an electric motor bike. So if you are riding an electric motor bike, it converts electrical energy into mechanical energy. For A answer is right, it converts electrical energy into mechanical energy. Then come to B question, when switch is on an electric fan starts to rotate. So this convert electrical energy into kinetic energy. Next come to explain ultrasonography. Ultrasonography is a procedure that uses high energy sound waves to look at the tissues and organ inside the body. Next fourth main, draw a sketch of velocity and time graph of a moving car with the following data. So data is given. With the help of this, we have to draw a sketch of velocity and time graph. So this is the graph of velocity and time graph of a moving car with a given data. Question number 10. State Archimedes principle. Write its application. What is acceleration due to gravity? Archimedes principle is the upward Boyton force that is exerted on a body immersed in a fluid is equal to weight of that fluid that the body displaced. So where we use this Archimedes principle is it is used in designing of ships and submarines, and it is used in the hydraulic lifts. Gravitational force of this in this Archimedes principle is 9.8 meter per second square. Next 11th question, a ship sends out ultrasound that returns from the seed detected after 2 seconds. If the speed of the ultrasound through sea water is 1530 meter per second, calculate the total distance traveled by the ultrasound and the distance of the sieved from the ship. So time is given 2 seconds, velocity is given 1530 meter per second. So distance traveled by ultrasound is 2 into d, that is d. D we don't know, so calculate the d first. Speed into time, so 1530 into 2, which is equal to 3060, that is d. So 2 into d will get 6120 is the total distance traveled by the ultrasound. Next that they are asking distance of sieved from the ship, so that is d divided by 2, which is equal to 6120 divided by, which is equal to 3060 meter. Next, we differentiate between kinetic and potential energy. State the law of conservation of energy and what is its power. So this is 3-mark questions. So if you are new to my channel, subscribe my channel and share to your friends, and stay tuned for more such updates. So what is the difference between kinetic energy and potential energy? So here 3 points is given. So try to write points 5, so you will get more marks. Each point gets half marks. Then they are asking law of conservation of energy. The energy can neither be created nor be destroyed. You only convert from one form of energy into another. This is called law of conservation of energy. Then what is power? Work done in a unit of time is called power. So this is question number 12. 3 questions they are asking. First one is differentiate between kinetic energy and potential energy. Second, they are asking law of conservation of energy. Then what is power? Next, come to fourth main 13th question. Observe the diagram and answer the following question. Is the balloon moves forward or backward after moving the thread tied on the neck of the balloon? Why? Then name and state the law related to this given experiment. Next, explain why some of the leaves gets detached from the tree if we vigorously shake its branch. So when thread on the neck of the balloon is removed, reaction force is opposite direction, means forward direction, that is it moves from left to right. Law, it is the law applied on is the law of inertia. Next question they are asking, due to inertia of the force act on the leaves in changing direction and result in the leaves detaching from the trees. So that is part A, physics. Then come to part B, chemistry. Don't get panic by seeing the questions. So easy questions will be there. Just think about that question, what they are asking calmly, and write the answer. So don't get confused. They give twisted questions, but you know answer. So don't get confused. So relax and study. Read the question carefully, understand the question carefully, and answer. So first question, which of the following is not a chemical change? Boiling of water. Which of the following chemical can damage the O3 in the atmosphere, that is CFC? Next, for any substances, why the temperature does remain constant during the change of the state? Because the heat energy produced is used up in the changing the state of matter. Question number 17. They are asking for 1 mark, so I am just giving 1 mark answer. When light is passed through a solution, Tyndall effect is not observed. Why? Because the particle is not large enough to disperse the light incident on it. Next, question number 18. Composition of nuclei of the atomic species X and Y are given under. Give the mass number of the species X and Y. So mass number for X and Y, so we have to add only. So mass number of X is 6 plus 6, 12, that is 12. Mass number of species Y is 6 plus 8, that is 14. Only that much you have to add proton and neutron, you will get the mass number. Then come to question number 19. Define mole concept. So just they are asking for 1 mark. So what do you mean by mole concept? The amount of substances that contains the same number of elementary particles as the number of atoms present in the carbon. This is called mole concept. Next question, question number 20. Name the factors affecting evaporation. So this is 2 mark question. Try to write point wise. For each point you will get half marks. So I am writing here 4 point. The factors affecting evaporation is temperature. And increases temperature, evaporation increases. Wind speed, if increases wind speed, evaporation increases. Surface area, increases surface area, evaporation increases. Humidity, decreases humidity, increases the evaporation. Next, write the distribution of electron in different shells of sodium and chlorine atoms. We have to know atomic number of sodium and we have to know atomic number of chlorine, then only we can distribute this. So I am trying to do fast because video will be go long, so I am trying to do small video as much as possible. So they said chlorine and sodium. So we know atomic number of sodium is 11, that is KLM shells 2, 8 and 1. So in K shell it should be 2 only, in L shell it should be 8, more than that we can't put. Then in remaining electrons go to M shell. So next come to chlorine. Its atomic number is 17. So K shell is 2, L shell is 8, because more than that we can't put in that shell. Then remaining 7, that goes to M shell. So this is electron distribution in the shell. Next, question number 22. Describe Bohr's model of atom. So this model postulates that electron orbit the nucleus at a fixed energy level. So orbits further from the nucleus exits at the higher energy level. When electron return to lower energy level, they emits the energy in the form of light. This is Bohr's model concept. So next come to 3 mark question. Draw the arrangement of apparatus showing the separation of two miscible liquid by the distillation method. Then come to 24th question. Define melting point and boiling point of a substances. How pressure affects melting and boiling point. This is the diagram of distillation. This you have to draw and you have to label the part. Question number 24. What is melting point and what is boiling point? The temperature at which a given solid is melt is called melting point. Boiling point is temperature at which liquid get boils and turns to vapor, that is boiling point. The pressure, if the pressure increases, boiling point increases. If pressure increases, melting point also increases. That is question number 24. Question number 25. Atomic number of an element is 11. Write the distribution of electron in a differential. Write the schematic diagram of its atomic structure. Name the element. So they said atomic number is 11, that is sodium, we know. So distribute the electrons in the shell. So 2 goes to K shell, 8 goes to L shell, remaining M goes to M shell. So that we have to draw in a schematic structure. So that is this. In first shell there is 2 electrons, in second shell there is 8 electrons, in third shell only 1 electron. So name of the element is sodium, that is Na. Next, last part of the chemistry part. So don't get panicked by seeing questions, just read the question carefully. So easy questions are there, you can answer easily. Write the chemical formula for calcium oxide and aluminum chloride. So that we have to answer. So for calcium oxide, what we write? For calcium we write Ca, for oxide we write O. So for calcium oxide is CaO. Then for aluminum chloride, for aluminum what we write? Al. For chloride we will write Cl3. So for aluminum chloride, AlCl3. So then come to B, name the compounds. MgCl2. Mg means what? Magnesium. Cl2 means 2 dichloride. 2 chloride is there, so dichloride. Magnesium dichloride. Answer for that is magnesium dichloride. Then second one is NaOH. So Na means we know sodium. OH means hydroxide. So sodium hydroxide. For second one, write the name sodium hydroxide. So next come to calculate the molecular mass of the zinc chloride using the given data. So we have calcium oxide CaO, aluminum chloride AlCa3, magnesium chloride we have to name this sodium hydroxide. Then they are asking mass. So zinc chloride, we know zinc chloride how we write? Zn Cl2. One molecule of Zn, 2 molecule of Cl. Then write Cl plus 2, Zn plus 2 into Cl. Zn is 65 they given. 2 into Cl is 35.5. Add everything, we will get the mass of the zinc chloride. Next come to biology part. So I'm trying to make a small video, but it's going long and long. I'm trying as much as possible. Try to speed up my speech. So slow down video if you want slowly. Go to setting and select the speed and slow down the video. So you can slow down this. So come to part C, biology part. Question number 27. Which disposal system of a cell is? Answer is C, lysosome. The antibiotic only works on the answer is C, by bacterial infection. An example for micronutrients is D, zinc. Next come to what is immunization. What is immunization? A process by which a person becomes protected against a disease through a vaccination, that is called immunization. They are asking for 1 mark, so I am putting 1 marks answer only. Next come to question number 31. What is crop rotation? Give an example. So what do you mean by crop rotation? The practice of planting different crops sequentially on the same plant of a land to improve the soil health is called the crop rotation. Next 2 mark question 32. Draw a diagram of showing location of meristematic tissue in the plant body and label the following part. And for 33, draw the diagram of hydra and label the following part. And for 34, draw the diagram of neuron and label the following part. Neuron, hydra and meristematic tissue they are asking. One is for 3 marks and another 2 are 2 marks. You will get 6 marks. 4 plus 3, 7 marks from diagram. So this is meristematic tissue. You have to draw and you have to label the part. Next is hydra. This is hydra. You have to draw a hydra and label which part they have given to label. That part you have to draw and label. Next is neuron. This is for 3 mark. Very important diagram. So draw a neuron and label the part. So this is your 3 diagram. Next come to next question. Next 3 mark question. Differentiate between acute and chronic diseases. Then B is prevention of disease is better than their cure. Justify this statement. Acute diseases and chronic diseases. Acute diseases last for short period, chronic diseases last for long period. Feeling tiredness, second one feeling tired any all the time. Then weight loss does not occur, weight loss does occur, does not become a short breath, does become the short breath. Then prevention is better than cure statement. Prevention leaves you with a certainty that something that bad will not happen. Next 4 mark questions. 36. What is nitrofixation? Write the schematic representation of nitrogen cycle in nature. So this is nitrogen fixation, the biological process in which nitrogen gas is converted into a usable form of plants and other microbes is called nitrogen fixation. This is the diagram. So nitrogen, we use 2 types. One is biotic, that is protein. Another one is industrial formation. That protein goes to animal as protein. Then it decay and comes to ammonia, and again it becomes ammonia. That ammonia nitrites become nitrates, and again it goes to nitrogen to the atmosphere. So this is the diagram for cycle, nitrogen cycle. Next one is name the following amphibians of a plant. Second one spiny skinned organism. Third one egg laying mammal. Fourth one edible fungi. So we have to name one example for these. So answer is this. For first one bryophytes. For second one echinoderms. Third one egg laying mammal, that is duck-billed platypus. Then button mushroom. Next come to last main 5 mark question. Give reason. Plasma membrane is a called selectively permeable membrane. Why? Next, mitochondria are known as a powerhouse of the cell. Then plant cells are more rigid than animal cell. So next B question, differentiate between prokaryotic and eukaryotic cell. Because it regulates the movement of substances in and out of the cell. Second one, because it is responsible for the extracting energy from the food through the cellular respiration. For third one, because it is made up of cellulose and polysaccharides that make it tough and gives rigidity. For last question, what is the differentiate between prokaryotic cell and eukaryotic cell? So prokaryotic cells are small in size compared to eukaryotic. Eukaryotic cells are large in size compared to prokaryotic cells. Membrane are absent, membrane are present. Single chromosome is there. More than one chromosomes are there. Nucleate is not well defined. Nucleate is well defined. This is your science paper. Stay tuned for more such updates.